Don't just be a good guy. If you want women to sleep with you, start having standards for yourself. If you expect the same thing from a woman, a man may believe women will like him just for his personality, even if he lacks all of the other qualities that show he is the right guy. There's a caveat to this statement above. Don't take this as an excuse to be a hot mess, and at the same time expect a woman to meet all of your qualifications. If you're currently a dirtbag, this may be why you're struggling to find the right partner. She has standards too and doesn't want to settle. It's frustrating to be limited by your life situation. Let's suppose you don't have your life together. You're broke. You live with your parents. Don't have a car. Part-time job. Only no goals. The advantage that men have is influencing a woman's feelings for them by the way they speak and how they behave. Yet, if your life looks like some of these bullet points, your selection of women is going to be marginal, if not zero. It would be unfair of you to be in a situation like this and expect a woman to love you just for being you. You must be self-sufficient and be on an upward trend in life. I get it. We like to fantasize about simply walking up to a woman and using our charm and charisma to win her over. When this doesn't work out, we become frustrated because a lot of dating advice is around how to, and that it'll just work if you apply it. A man might believe being good enough is sufficient for attraction. While we're all inherently good enough as human beings, it's not enough that you just have a pulse for a woman to sleep with you. We want to think that women are attracted to us based solely on our personalities and looks. A man's physical appearance does indeed play a minor role in attraction. Every woman I've been with has commented on how much she likes how I look. But it's not necessarily what they're looking for. If that were the case, I would be drowning in women. You have to have a good and attractive personality. But that's not the only thing. We remember the bizarre, insane behaviors that people have. But we'll forget that masculinity still exists. Society has polluted the idea of what it means to be masculine. Even the guys who aren't total clowns are confused about what it means to be masculine. It's not about taking in external information and basing a system of ideas on it. You're not having to constantly believe you're masculine, because that just reinforces the idea that you aren't. People try to do things to make themselves look better than they are to impress women. The secret is that we can see right through it. They wear fancy clothes, drive an expensive vehicle, and brag about themselves, but realistically, they're full of shit. Having a 6- or 7-figure income or owning a big fucking truck doesn't make you more of a man than that girl's ex-boyfriend. An attempt to impress people with what you have or do is manipulative and disingenuous. Men chase girls when they shouldn't be. You should be making the first moves when it's appropriate. Chasing girls is a downhill slide to appearing needy and desperate. Yet, how do you know when you're chasing? Making too many first moves, taking action when she's not interested, sucking up to women. For women to be more attracted to your masculinity, how do you improve it? For decades, I've felt angry and frustrated. I didn't understand until recently that the anger was just a mask for my sadness. I've been suppressing many of my emotions because part of me believed that men aren't supposed to cry or be sad. Being sad is okay. Acknowledging who you are on the inside is more masculine than anything else. There's nothing worse than pretending you're okay when deep down your spirit is hurting. People can tell. They can see when you're sad, even if you're not outwardly displaying it. So own up to it. That's what being a man is about. Masculinity is acceptance and resilience. However, this doesn't mean that being sad or angry is what makes you attractive. Generally, people don't like being around Debbie Downers. I do my best to accept my feelings for what they are. Letting go of your attachment and resistance to your emotions brings out a happier individual. I don't listen to people who say it's wrong to feel a certain way. I won't listen to coping advice seriously. I don't have respect for people who fail to take responsibility for their emotions. I do my best to take responsibility for my mistakes. Yet one of my weaknesses is my constant rumination on the things that I've messed up. Despite the rumination, I see it for what it is. Something to let go of. A girl isn't going to care whether or not you think you're good enough. All that matters is whether you act as if you genuinely are good enough. It's all about your level of confidence. Confidence manifests a better life situation than one in which you're reliant on someone else, such as your parents. The money, success, and possessions are a symbol of your inner mindset. How is it that you can cultivate this inner strength? Self-acceptance. Do the inner work on yourself to acknowledge the real you. It's not about what the right thing society wants from you. Let go of the limiting beliefs you dearly hold on to. Resilience. You can either give up or get up and try again. Your life will continue no matter what. But who truly wants to live a mediocre existence? Ironically, the more he develops as a man, the less he will need a woman in his life. She should complement his life. The reason is that he accepts and loves himself for who he is. That's the fundamental aspect of acceptance. That is the default mode you need to be in before you can even think about getting with women. Ask yourself, would you want a woman in your life who can't accept herself? Her inability to be self-accepting will manifest as several red flags I've compiled in a free download. It's annoying at best and toxic at worst. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you've made it this far, drop a comment below with the word 2024 so I know you're still with me. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.